It's showtime. Steve Guilkey, our high qualifier, also from Bellevue. It seems to be Bellevue Day. He lives at 239 Berry Avenue. My grandma lives at the 200 block of Berry Avenue.
Is that right?
That's right. Not that that means anything.
Does your grandma bowl?
No, my grandma doesn't bowl. My grandma only comes out of the house maybe once a year.
Once a year.
Great lady, though. Steve. The Guilt man. He will put them down. Kenny's going to need all those Brooklyns in this one.
Steve's a good shooter. He shot 267, 257, 248, 772 to qualify, with 6 pins handicap for 6, 7, 7, 8.
There's Kenny on the book.
Kenny's friends are hollering at him. Keep it in the pocket.
It doesn't matter which side, Kenny says. Boy.
Kenny works for Stern Vending. He's the guy that comes around and services the pinball machines and the video games, the jukebox.
Boy, I pay his paycheck, I'll tell you.
That looks close.
There it is. Mark it down, baby. I hear Steve Guilkey. He's 30 years of age. He's married to Anita, has 3 children, Kim, Carrie, and Steve Jr. Boy, his high series is 785.
That's a ton. 279 is his high game. Good scores. He throws the ball nice. It's a good roll on the ball.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he does throw a nice ball. That 279 high game will not hold up forever.
No, he's going to shoot better than that, that's for sure. Steve's a good shooter. Got a nice smooth delivery. Good roll on the ball. Says he's been bowling for 10 years. His high average is 207. And he's a lefty. Port-siders are always good shooters.
That's what we right-handers say for an excuse.
Get the ball out over the second arrow. Right in the pocket.
Way to go.
Nice smooth delivery. Kenny's got his work cut out for him this game.
Kenny, 38, lives 38. He is 38. Lives over in Latonia, over by Dixie, where he bowls 5 nights a week.
Good ball.
There it is. Mark it down.
We're off and running this game.
Yes, we are. Say, hey, man, it's a beautiful day. Let's get this game over with, get out and enjoy some sun.
Kenny gets 39 pins. Steve gets 2, so there's a spot difference of 37. And they all have struck the first 3 frames. So Kenny's still up to 37 sticks. Let that ball down a little early. Got a good break just leaving the 4.
Week number 5 at Charlie Goldfish's place with LaRu. Where do you make a name up like that?
Boy, you got me. Get over there. All right. I think that was named for the previous owner's wives, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Langenbaum and Bud Tedesco. I think that's where the name comes from.
I'll buy that.
I think I remember that.
I think that story sounds familiar. Here's Steve Guilkey trying to write his own story in the 4th. 3 up, 3 down. There it is. Mark it down, baby. Cool, calm, and collective. Man, you think we'll be able to get a smile out of Steve before today's over?
He's all business, isn't he?
Hey, maybe when we hand him the check, we can get a smile.
Well, he's rolling the ball excellent.
Hold the check out. Come on, Steve. Give us a smile.
He's got the first 4 here, and he's throwing that ball just as good as you can throw him there. Nice and easy, right on out. Over that second arrow and out. See what he does here.
In the 5th. He throws it's a solid ball.
Throws a truck, boy. That ball hits on the back end.
It puts a hurting on them pins.
You got that ball a little wider and it hooked back and blew him out of there. Comes Kenny. Kenny's going to have to start striking again.
Looks good.
Kenny's still in the lead, but that lead is dwindling fast. Under the striking power of Steve.
Boy, Kenny's had a lot of breaks today. All he's had to do is throw it.
That's right. He's had some breaks, but he's thrown some good ones too.
Yes, that he has. Watch out. You know how his ball's got that late break. How does the ball do that, Rick?
Yeah, that's the way you let it go with your hand. You take the fingers and rotate them around the ball. For a right-hander, it'd be from like 6 o'clock on up to 3 o'clock. Rotate the thumb. The thumb should come out of the ball somewhere between 9 and 12 o'clock if you're looking at a clock, really. And then the fingers rotate up under and back of it.
It's the third time he's left this.
Yes, he's had the 3-6-10 a few times, ball a little high. And it's a tough spare. Very tough spare. You miss it a lot of different ways, so you got to concentrate. That's the most important thing on those spares. You got to think. You got to concentrate on them. You can't take them for granted. This gives Steve a good chance. Something was bothering Kenny there.
That's tough. That is real tough just to stop yourself like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if it affected him.
Looks good.
Here's Guilkey. Steve Guilkey, 5 up, 5 down. Steve enjoys fishing, golf, and jogging.
See, Steve works for Bluegrass Provisioning Company.
He's a food processor.
And food processing.
He's going to process some pins at the halfway point. There it is!
Oh, it's all right. That's all right. Come on now.
Good shot. Steve's going to change balls here to shoot the 10 pin. He's throwing a soft urethane ball on the first shot. Now he's going to throw a little harder urethane ball for the spare. Try and cut down the hook a little bit. For the 7 pin. He threw that ball excellently.
Boy, that was a beautiful ball.
Bad break. That's what's amazing about this game. You can throw them there, and you never know why they stand.
Back on now.
We got us about a 12-pin game right now.
A 12-pin match. Steve Guilkey is minus 12 in the 7th.
There it is. It's in the area.
There it is. Mark, get down, baby.
Steve's got it working right now.
Well, I'll tell you, if Steve finishes out, he's going to have to wonder about that ball in the 6th frame.
Threw that ball good. Just got a bad break on the 7 pin. Comes Kenny. Kenny's going to have to throw some strikes, I think. Get on the brook.
Funny thing about it is Steve's shooting a beautiful game, but Kenny's on top. Because he's throwing a great game himself.
Yeah, Kenny's bowling nice. That handicap evens it out. That handicap gives everybody a chance. Puts you all right in there. This one here, Kenny can put some pressure back on Steve. He's close.
There it is. Mark, get down. Can you believe it? What a match.
12 pins.
Come on, Steve.
Steve needs a strike now. As good as Steve is bowling, he needs this strike. This is where he left the 7 pin the last time. Let's see if he can strike on lane 14.
Well, there's no need to make any adjustments there. There it is.
Let me give another plug here to that first annual Wildcat Singles Tournament, May 17th and 18th here at LaRu. Shift Saturday and Sunday, 10, 12, 2, and 4. Give Charlie a call down here if you'd like to bowl in the first annual Wildcat Singles Tournament. And don't forget qualifying next weekend at Dixie. Squads 11, 1, 3, and 5. Here goes Steve for a triple here in frame number 9.
Big shot for Steve. He's down 12. His opponent's working on 2. Nice frame shot. Making it look easy.
Not much you can say. He threw that ball just as good as you can throw it. Kenny gets to finish off the game here. He can strike out for 293 with his handicap. The best Steve can do is 281. And he's got it close. Oh!
Come on, can't bring one back.
Boy, Kenny threw. That may have been the best shot of the game for Kenny on that thing.
Boy,
solid 10 pin.
I have about an even match.
It's very close. It's within a pin, depending on what happens in the 10th. Because Steve's on a strike, and Kenny, if he makes the 10 pin here, will be on a spare.
This might be a tough shot for Kenny.
Right on it. Kenny can strike out for 272 now, and Steve Guilkey can shoot 281. So, got some possibilities yet, Nick. Excellent game. Both bowlers bowling real nice.
Kenny Soloman into 10th. Watch out.
Oh. That hurt.
Do you go for it here?
Have to go for it here. Best Kenny can get if he spares and strikes is 260. I'd go for it. Steve's shooting around 262, so got to go for this. Nope, didn't get it out.
Kenny shoots a 249.
With a mark, Steve will be the winner. Steve just needs a spare in the 10th frame, and he will be the winner.
Steve has not made an inch mistake on the shot.
He's hit them all right in the pocket.
He has been right there. His ball into 10th. There it is!
All right, come on, hold it down.
Steve needs that pin to win.
And boy,
if he misses it, he'll lose by 1 stick. So he must make the 10 pin to win.
That's right. It is a must. Week number 5, LaRu Lanes. Steve Guilkey versus Ken Soloman. Steve Guilkey needs this pin to win. In the 10th. It's out there.
Way to go.
That's a winner for Steve.
This is one of those matches it's a shame someone had to lose.
Yeah, they both bowled real nice in this last game. Steve hit every ball right in the pocket. Good mixing action on his ball. He's left the 10 pin there and a 7 pin earlier on a solid shot on the same lane. With a strike, he'll shoot 260. Don't forget now, the show next week will be from Super Bowl and qualifying in Dixie. Looks good.
What a shootout. Steve Guilkey, 260 to Ken Soloman, 249. The day belongs to Steve Guilkey and Tammy Eaton, our winners of week number 5 at LaRu Lanes at Highland Heights, Kentucky. We'll be back with the check presentations and the interviews. But first, a word from our good sponsors.
Nice shooting, Steve.
Week number 5 of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament is now history from LaRu Lanes and Highland Heights, and I got Charlie Goldfish standing right next to me. I know, Charlie, you're hoarse, and I'm going to put you on the spot, but it's always a pleasure coming out, Charlie, and seeing your face.
Thanks, Dick, and it's always a pleasure to have you all here, and the bowlers bowled well.
Come from the heart, I can tell. Mike Murphy from Mickey Link Distributing we rolled him out of bed again today to pass out the checks. And Mike, you brought your kids out today. Enjoy the show?
Yes, I did, very much. I brought my 2 girls, Heather and Kyra, both here today.
Get them plugged in.
Right.
Okay, let's pass out the check.
I get all 6 checks since Charlie can't talk very well today. So, 3rd place for Mary Miller. Congratulations, Mary. Seems like Mary's on here every week, I think. 2nd place goes to Mary Jo, and I won't even attempt the last thing. Congratulations there, Mary Jo.
Thank you.
Tammy Eaton, 1st place. Congratulations. It didn't seem to bother you at all, these cameras out here today, did it?
Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's start on this side. Jeff Combs, 3rd place. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you.
Ken Soloman, 2nd place. Congratulations. Steve Guilkey.
I like to shake your hand.
Way to shoot, Steve. Nice bowling. 1st place. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Well, Rick, let's get a word with these guys.
Okay, let's see what Mary's got to say here. It's another week we made it, Mary, and the baby hasn't arrived yet.
No.
So this week.
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday.
Hopefully.
You'll be back qualifying Saturday probably, then, won't you?
I'm going to try if I'm able to.
Had a tough game. You just couldn't beat that Tammy today. She was tough.
TV jinx, I guess.
TV jinx. Well, we'll see you back, I know, soon.
Okay,
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Mary Jo, little nerves maybe?
All nerves.
So Tammy was tough today, though. She bowled awful
She
well.
bowled real well.
She deserved to win. I thought she bowled the best of anybody. That's the
I
way
agree
it worked
with
out.
that.
Thank you. We'll see you, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Let's talk to the champ now. Tammy, 10-pound ball, and boy, you hit them pins. It looked like it weighed about 110 pounds. You had the pins jumping.
I have to throw it hard, and I get more action.
Well, you got a lot of action today. You had those
Yeah.
pins jumping. You were throwing a lot of strikes and filling those frames. So you bowled very well. I was real proud of the way you bowled.
Thank you.
See you later. See what the men have to say. Excuse me, or Charlie.
Sure will, Rick.
Jeff, just couldn't get it going against Ken, could you?
No, Kenny just had both sides of the pocket rolling for him.
Yeah, he had it on the left, on the right. He had them going everywhere, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, you bowled nice, though, but Kenny was
bowled
just a
a lot
little
better,
tougher.
yes.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you, I'm sure, in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kenny, come over here. Your friends told me this is the first time you had a pair of pants on in a long time. Is that true? Been wearing
I wear jeans,
You
yeah.
oh, okay. I want to get the story straight here. You ran into a tiger there that last game.
It's my own fault.
Yeah, you gave him the chance by opening up in the 10th frame with a split, but you bowled real well. Steve had it really going good, though, didn't he?
He's good.
Yeah, Steve can throw that ball. Thanks a lot, Kenny. We'll see you soon. Steve, come on over here. Solid 7, blowout 10.
Yeah.
We might have been looking at 300.
I'll tell you, the 7-pin stopped me a number of times. That's why I haven't got a 300 yet.
Well, you had it going today, though. You had every ball right in the pocket.
Yeah. I knew I had to throw strikes. You're giving a man 39 pins. You know, you got to throw strikes against him.
That's right. That handicap evens everything out.
Sure does.
But you bowled exceptionally well.
Well, thanks a lot.
Real pleasure to watch you bowl today. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, don't forget, qualifying next week at Dixie Lanes. Get out there. There's some special squad times. Also, we'll be taping next week at the Super Bowl over in Erlanger, taping at 9 o'clock. Yes, that's true. Get out, and we want to see you here. This tournament is brought to you by Mickey Link Distributing, distributors of Miller Beer, made the American way. So many people to thank. I'd like to thank Ryan Lawson and Chuck and all the other guys that helped out. Week number 5, LaRu Bowl. It's history. We'll see you next week.